Okay, so let's do a morning kind of thing, right? Actually, it's noon. But what we're gonna do is right now I'm gonna head to the grocery store because I need to get a salad. And then after that we'll go home and we have to do some emails, film, and then work on something else. There's a guy looking at me. I don't know. There's a lady in this other car. I think it's kind of weird. Like, I'm filming, talking to myself, and most people would think like you're crazy talking to yourself. But then you have a camera, and it's completely a different situation. They're like, "Oh, are you a vlogger? You're a YouTuber? What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Yeah. I could just be vlogging and talking to myself and never put it up." But to them, it's like, "Oh, cool." Anyway, so let's roll the B shots. I can't really show you a lot in there because they like use a lot of music. But what I can tell you is that the side of town I'm on and this HEB, because I'm in Texas, we have HEB here. They play nothing but Mexican music, right? Like Mexican, like puro mexicano, and which is cool. Hey, I'm Hispanic, cool. But the other HEB that we normally go to does not. Like, it's almost like smooth jazz. So definitely, and the pricing is totally different, man. Like, this HEB will have a 69-cent like head of lettuce, where the one that we normally go to, it's like $2. It's outrageous. But anyway, roll the B shots. Two-mile run. We're at 5:37 right now. It's a 0.34 miles. We gotta finish this, go back, talk about screenplays. So we just finished running. It was a 2.34 miles, something like that. So we did 2 miles, like 2.25. Good. Hot as hell. The humidity, I think, is like at 86%. It's 98 degrees outside, and we were wearing a sweater and sweats. But I'm showered, relaxed. Got a little drink of poo. And talk about screenplays. You know what a screenplay is? It's the kind of terminology for writing a script, right? You have a screenplay that can be any kind of genre, right? Let me get it. Here's an example. You could do, see if we could see it. Let's come closer. So, you could do horror. You could do thriller. Can you see that? There we go. Or, you could do mystery. You pick a topic, right? You pick a genre, a theme. It could be an idea. Stratum was a dream that I had. So off that dream I said, what does this represent? How does it make me feel? How would it make others feel? And I came up with a kind of a eerie mystery kind of feel. When it comes to your screenwriting, you need to emphasize on what exactly you're gonna put. Okay, so postcard. Let me show you an example. We'll use blue. Okay, if you want to say that it's a starting point, okay, emphasize exactly what's in your head onto paper, because not only are your actors going to go off of your screenplay, but so are your cameramen, editors, producers, sound guys. Everything's going to go off of this script, off of the screenplay, and your shot list. We'll do a separate video about shot list, because that's going to be a pretty long one. So, screenplays. Are they inside or outside? In this case, mine was inside, so it's interior. Where is he at? So, in this case, it was a room. So I put room. What time? Time of day? Morning. So I put morning, right? Now you have your header. Now you need the segment. So it'd be actor wakes up, frantic from a dream, right? And then in parentheses, actor's title. Actor's dialogue, or what they're gonna say. So it'd be, as he's doing this, then it'd be, wow, what a dream. Now, this isn't in Stratum, it's just an example. So, boom, right? Let me fix this for you. Internal, room, morning, what the character does, what the character says. Now, this technically isn't like, let me fix this. Does that look weird? There you go. So, this is an example. Now, a standard dialogue, like a minute dialogue, is like 10 pages, okay? Because going back and forth is covered by the parentheses, right? Wow, what a dream. Off camera, so you have to put in everything, every single thing. It could be on this other side. It's gonna be internal, room, morning. Then it'd be off camera, mysterious figure walks in. Right? Doesn't say a word. That right there is a scene, because then we have interior, room, morning. Our main character turns as a result from the figure walking in. Right? So let's play the scene out. Camera comes in. Actor wakes up in a fright from this dream he has. Wow, what a dream. At the same time, behind you, off camera, we don't see it, but we hear it. A door opens as a figure walks in. And we can use a lighting effect where off the backside of our main character that we're like shooting is a figure motion. Kind of like this. Moves in. Then the main character turns around as a result of this person walking in, right? So that's 1, 2, 3 frames in that scene, right? those, each of those topics have 4 different camera angles, right? You have your close-up, you have your wide, you have your medium, and then your special. So your special could be maybe a pan, it could be a pull, it could be a follow, overhead shot. It just depends. And then, bang, you see our main character fall down. Overhead shot cuts, blood coming out, mysterious figure, you don't see the face, nothing. Walks around the corner, right? We're gonna do a pan shot from just neck down to torso. Pan shot. Pulls out the gun, wipes it. Lower shot showing the gun coming down. We're gonna do a front 50-50 shot of the mysterious figure putting in the gun on our dead character to make it look like it was a suicide. We cut back to camera B, move up. Mysterious figure opens his jacket, pulls out a note, move back down, cut, jump to camera A, do another 50-50, shows leaving the note. Then we come up to a different standing B as a 50-50 as our character leaves. And then we cut back into a side profile of our main character passed out. We could do a voiceover here, we could do something. Then we do a zoom in shot to show the dramatic effect. Now you could do that in post, or you could do that in actual, when you're filming that. And that goes, boom, right in, cut, jump to the next scene. Everything I told you right there has to be into a form of your screenplay, of your script. But that right there, I promise you, is a 4-page scene. From everything. Camera movement, what the actor's thinking, feeling, doing. How he's going to pull out the letter. How he's going to put the gun down. How he wipes it. Does he wipe it left or right? Right to left? Does he leave a section that he doesn't? Does he take the clip with him? Does he take a bullet as a remember? Or as a memory later on? You know what I mean? What's the killer's motive? Right? Because that is going to show later on. Down the movie. Is that your end? Okay, well then what before that led your killer to this? Do you ever show the killer's face? No? Okay, well then how do we get along that this person's going around killing without knowing who the killer is? Do you wait till the second movie? Do you wait till the end? Do you wait till the movie's done and then a special figure comes out and it reveals who it is? It's all a matter of what you want to do. Creativity is endless, because especially the people who can do this, you're deadly. You are deadly because you make the story you want to make. Whether it be a mystery, a horror, a thriller, a rom-com. The most hardest thing people can do is make a rom-com, because you have to make a comedy and romance together. And it has to be flavorful but tasteful, and yet still cinematic. This camera, I would say, is a perfect cinematic quality for like YouTube, right? We're talking about cinema. I'm not going to show you some shitty visual or some shitty audio when I'm trying to tell you about how good your screenplays have to be. So this is just a card. What I write on is paper, right? This isn't a screenplay. It's just notes. I'll take this, write out all my ideas, everything. Actually, I want to say that Stratum. Yeah. Okay. So look, check it out. These are editing notes. These are scenes. This is what I'm doing to them. These are coloration notes. All of that goes into effect, guys. Especially when you're doing the screenplay. So, I always shoot and create things as I'm editing in my head. Because I am the editor. Because I'm going to edit everything that I do. If I'm thinking, okay, I want to pan in this way. Am I going to do it in post? Cool. Well, then I'm going to use this frame because in post it's going to make it easier. What was my last shot? Oh, we just killed him. The next shot's going to be walking away. Cool. I can use this in the B-roll to transition when I go to edit. And if you notice, a lot of people, they're like spacing off it's because they're thinking, especially directors, cinematographers, editors. They are thinking 24/7. You could have, this happened to me. I had an idea as I was watching a movie for my movie Stratum, and I said, oh, and I went right upstairs and I just started working from when I was downstairs, and instantly started writing it down. That way I wouldn't forget. Or I carry a notebook of ideas that I write down. And if you don't believe me, right here, let me see if I can get it. Ideas. Boom. Figures, words, methods. That's what I do. Whether it be drawings of characters, colors, aspirations of, man, I really like this and I like this, let's mesh them together. Like I said yesterday, I have these paints. These are the colors I'm going to use for a set. This is the glow and dark paint. I'm going to use a special for something else. But knowing what colors you want, and you take a little bit and rub it. Okay, well, this section I'm going to use this. This section I'm going to use this. All of that is in my screenplay. It's in my script. External. Characters in a city. Bioluminescent, right? Just an example. Character runs over to a water fountain, removes hand, realizes his hand's covered in purple paint, green paint, blue paint. Okay, so now we know that the bioluminescent can rub off. That could be a symbolism, that when you're in the city, it rubs off on you. When you're trying to do something, it becomes you. You can submerge yourself into the city life. It's endless. But you have to be good at writing. If not, take some classes. Go to your local community college and see if there's free writing programs. Or if you want, come on here. I'll do a live and y'all can ask me questions. Just leave a comment below. Figure out what you want to know. If y'all want me to do a mystery one, I'll write it out. A comedy one, I'll write it out. Thriller, whatever it is, I can show you how to break it down little by little into this form, and exactly how to have a conversation. What's the proper length, right? So this is what I'm gonna tell y'all. Do your whole screenplay. Don't worry about anything else. Do your screenplay. Get your actor's name. Get what they're gonna do. Right? Once that's complete, beginning, your climax, your end, which is your solution, and then okay, that's complete. You did your rough draft. You did your first draft. You did your edit. You did your final edit. Then you did your expert edit. Right? All those you have to take steps in. Don't just be like writing your first one. Oh, it's good. I rewrote Stratum so many times. It took me 6 months to write it. Because of everything. I took stuff out, put stuff in, took stuff out, put stuff in. I wrote a script of scenes as I was filming the production. And that happens so many times. You come up with shots that you didn't think about when you're actually filming. And you gotta take into consideration those shots. Because those might be better, but they might make your movie or break it. Keep that in mind. No matter what, you have the final say, right? You are the director. Now, if you're a screenwriter, you don't. The director has the final say. Unless it's in your contract that say, hey, I have the final say. But be open, because you might have not thought about something that the director sees or that the cinematographer sees in his lens, right? So, once that's done, okay, you go back. You either find a director, a cinematographer, or an editor if you can't do it yourself. If you're doing it yourself, then great. You're in a good spot. Go back and think about, okay, where is my locations? Do I have to build a set? Am I using an animated set? What's my colors? What's my theme? Is it black and white? Am I doing drone shots? Am I in the city? Am I in the country? All that should be in there, right? Everything. Again, internal, external, where it's at, time of day. And be specific. If you want to shoot it and it's 1 in the morning and you want to show 1 o'clock, it's 1 in the morning, well, damn, you better write in that screenplay 1 a.m., noon, 10 p.m., midnight, whatever it is, midnight going into 12:30, or is it twilight? Is it is there morning dew out there, and you want to get that morning feel? All that comes into effect. So after that's done, then you need to come up with your shot list. Shot list incorporates what cameras you're going to use, how many you're going to use, the lenses, the positions, the B rolls, editing notes, just everything has to be in there. But we'll do a separate video, like I said, on camera selections, lenses, audio, your shot list of what you want to do. That's very important, because breaking down a shot list into your script, you need to have it. Some people will like say, and I already know, how do you know what the next video is going to be about? I have videos set, not filmed, set, ideas, concepts, themes, because I write the script out. I write the screenplay. I don't want to just shoot a regular vlog. Oh, hey guys, welcome back. No. I want to shoot it cinematic style. I'm in cinema. I do this for a living, right? I light things, edit, I film things. Coming down to it, I gotta make sure my stuff looks good. And just different fun stuff. Like adding sticky notes and postcards and, writing things out and showing you what I do without like the whole like, oh, here's a transition going from black fade in. No, like we're gonna really do it. And I want to show you. That's why in the other video, I used a drone shot. I used some really cool music. All that has a different effect, especially when I want you to focus on what I'm trying to get across, right? And this right here, guys, screenplays are so important. They're important to the director, to the filmmaker, to the producer. If you have a script, right, and you want someone to film it, the director's gonna be like, "Cool, let me see your screenplay." And you're like, oh, I don't have one, I just have the idea. Okay, cool. It happens. He's either going to say, that's totally cool, let's write it together. Or he's going to say, that's fine, come back when you have it. I like the idea. Here's a time frame. Now you're on a time frame. The best advice that I got is always have your ducks in a row. Before pitching to anybody. Before coming and saying, hey, I want to do this. When I went to my manager and I said, hey, I want you to manage me, I instantly knew I needed to have something to show, right? I didn't want to go and be like, hey, I want you to manage me. Like, okay, cool, let me see your work. Oh, I don't got any, but I want you to manage me. Well, what the hell do you do? Like, well, why do I manage you? Why do you matter? And it's not going to be, I'm not trying to be harsh, but this industry's harsh, right? So why do you matter? Are you really good at writing screenplays? Cool. You have 7 ready to go. Boom. Fully finished. Here you go. Here's the shot list for him. Now he has something to shop. Me? Hey, I want to do this. Cool. What can you do? What do you have to show me? Cool. I can direct, screenwrite, produce, edit, film, all that. But if you don't believe me, here's my movie Stratum. Now that shows everything. Oh, you want me to show you proof of screenwriting? Cool. Here's my screenwrite. Here's my script. And the shot list. And the editing notes. And my notebooks. Always have your ducks in a row before showing anybody anything. You need to make sure that your content is good. Your work ethic is better. Because if your work ethic is better than your content, then you're always going to make better content. And make sure that your stuff is, like, it looks good. It looks presentable. Like, if I was super, super close, it'd be bad. If I was moving a lot, it'd just make you want to throw up and skip the video. But this looks good. We're talking, chilling. It's blurred in the back because I want y'all to focus on me. Now, if I wanted y'all to focus on things back there, I would have focused it in. Or I would have moved back more so y'all could see it. But at the same time, I have work here. It kind of looks like a green screen, right? It's funny. But yeah, so always have your stuff in. And if y'all need help, I will help you. I promise. Okay? So I think I'm going to wrap up this vlog today. Tune in tomorrow because we're going to do a vlog for the release of Stratum. It's October 1st. And I think we're going to do something really, really cool, really, really fun. But that's for y'all to see tomorrow. Thank y'all so much. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all want to see. We got tons of cool stuff coming up, trips, all that stuff. So don't be afraid to reach out. Thanks, guys.